Hey, what's up? Six Pack Bobby here. This is part two of my conversation with the bodybuilding.com phone line. I wanted to buy some supplements and I didn't know what to get. So I asked the gentleman who was on the other end of the line. Yeah. I asked the guy who was on the other end of the I asked the gentleman who's on the other end of the line for a bit of advice. This is part two of the conversation that we had. Hope you are enjoying my six pack transformation. You can see I am almost there, right? Very close to that six pack. And I was doing some painting. Actually, doing a lot of painting. Anyways, check out the video. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Bye. Like I've taken supplements. 1 second. Hang on. Sorry. I've taken supplements like magnesium and omega 3s and stuff.
Okay. So not like necessarily like whey protein or anything like that.
Never tried that stuff.
Okay. I always recommend it just because if you're going to be going to the gym and you're going to be lifting weights, so basically what you do in there, you're tearing your muscle down with the weights and you're building them back up, and so uh, the supplements will definitely uh, help speed up like the recovery process for you.
Okay.
And get you extra protein, because if you eat really well, it's still really hard to get like enough protein and other sources of like vitamins and other things like in your diet just with food.
To rebuild that muscle.
Yes.
Okay.
To not only be able to go through the workout that you're going through, because if you're going to be swimming and still lifting weights and all that stuff, I mean, it's gonna be like a lot of energy, because all that stuff is really taxing as far as on the body, especially swimming. Swimming, like, maybe you're probably better than I am at swimming, but doing some laps and everything like that, it takes a lot of energy, especially after like a workout.
Totally.
So like that's why like whey protein is always the starting block. If like you don't really want to take a whole lot, I would recommend like a multivitamin or a whey protein.
Okay. Can you recommend which one? Like do you know which one I should get from the site?
There's a number of them right here. They're all very similar. And if you want to talk to your trainer and see what things, because if he's trained other people,
yep,
maybe he's seen other results from different brands, or maybe there's a particular one that he recommends over the other ones.
Okay.
The ones that I always recommend, there's the Optimum Nutrition 100% whey protein, and the flavor. There's a bunch of different flavors. However, I will caution you, a lot of the protein flavors, some sound too good to be true.
Yeah, they are.
So they all don't taste good.
Okay.
They all vary, but the optimum nutrition gold standard whey is one that I recommend. It's just it's one scoop. It gets you 24 grams of protein, and there's like 120 or so calories in it. So I mean, it's not like there's a whole lot of calories. It's just really lean. And there's a bunch of other ones, but like another one is like Muscle Farm Combat Powder. Basically the same thing. One scoop gets you 25 grams of protein. Still not a whole lot of calories as far as per scoop there.
Okay, so look, so I'm seeing this right now. Gold Standard 100% whey protein, muscle building whey protein. That's the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so I have that bookmark. What else are you going to recommend I get?
As far as like that's the one actually the guy that actually made Big Man on Campus. That's the one that he uses. He's sponsored by Optimum Nutrition.
Very
but
cool.
I just know from experience, I've used that one. I've done the strawberry. Strawberry was okay. Wasn't bad by any means.
Is there just like a bland flavor or nothing? No flavor?
I don't believe so.
Shit.
The safest route is always chocolate.
Okay.
That's a good go-to, and you can kind of know what you're going to get with chocolate. But when you start going into these other crazy flavors, you can't always guarantee that they're going to be good. Another one would be like a multivitamin. Are you taking any vitamins? Because you were saying like you have like some omega 3s, like a fish oil.
Yeah, I've got the
Anything.
omega 3s, vitamin D3. My mom has like these multivitamins that I take, but I'd be willing to like listen if you recommend something to me. I'd be willing to check that out.
Oh, I mean, the multivitamin. The main purpose behind it is to get you as well, some um, additional nutrients, and it definitely helps like absorb some of the other nutrients that you are putting into your body from your food. So I always recommend a multivitamin. Um, Optimal Nutrition has one. That's just a regular. I think it's called like OptiMen. Um, it's just a regular multivitamin. Or there's one by a guy named Jim Sapani. It's called VitaGym. That's a decent one. I mean, they're the same thing with the whey protein. They're all very similar. The main thing I would recommend as far as keeping an eye on with these multivitamins is just the amount per serving, because I'm not a guy that likes to like take like 3 pills or do I don't like to use a lot of pills just because I don't like swallowing them.
Yeah.
So there's some that like require you to take 3 per serving, some only 2, and some want you to take maybe like 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So just if you're looking at a vitamin, they're all very similar.
Were you saying the Champion Performance one?
The performance pack, like in the Big Man on Campus, is that is a little bit more advanced than just like a standard multivitamin, because that one, I mean, that's a really good pack. However, it's more expensive than what like just a normal multivitamin will be.
Yeah, so I see one here. It says Champion for Performance Multivitamin Plus Energy. I don't know who it's made by though. Well, Health and Wellness.
Let's see here.
I just typed in multivitamin. It's a red and black thing. Says it has energy blend something something.
Trying to find it for you.
Thank you. So, yeah, thanks so much. I hope I'm not holding you up or anything.
Oh, not at all. Like, this is what we're here for. I mean, bodybuilding.com. It's got all this information, and it's our our goal and our job is to help people reach their fitness goals. Along with helping them pick out supplements or whatever they need.
It's probably the coolest thing ever. I didn't even know this existed. It's like the new Facebook for me. I'm going on there, and instead of seeing someone's stupid vacation photos or what they did for lunch, I get to see like all these people transform and posting like motivational stuff. It's really cool.
That's the whole purpose behind it. The whole purpose behind the Body Space, and why it's not like a Facebook, because you know how like Facebook you can there's a lot of stuff that people are just posting that you don't necessarily want to read.
No.
But you can they have like the privacy blocks on Facebook, so like you can't see what somebody's doing unless your friend.
Yeah.
But this one is basically designed to be an outlet for not only people being healthy or changing their lives, but just basically for mainly for motivation. Like there's really nowhere else out there that you can go and just actually ask somebody who's made the transformation that you're looking to make. You can't just go and ask them like what they did or get advice from, and that's exactly what you can do on the Body Space there.
Honestly, it's been the coolest thing. It's been like 3 days since I've been looking at your site. I'm dedicating 2 hours a day to looking at your site and like blogging and doing that kind of stuff. A little bit in the morning, some breaks during the day, and some at night. So I'm spreading it out because I'm self-employed. But man, it's the coolest thing ever. I had no idea this stuff existed.
The best thing about it that really drew me to this company is like other like famous trainers and everything. Like you have to pay generally to get their information or pay for their plan. Where this one,
It's
this
free.
site, it's all the information is out there and it's free.
It's
The only thing that you have to pay for is if you want like some products like supplements.
Yeah, no, I'm so into it. Like I did a morning swim and a lunch swim yesterday, and then I was gonna go for a night one, and I could barely walk to the pool. So that's why I feel like I need the whey protein.
Yeah, the whey protein. So basically, I'd recommend a whey protein, some amino acids, and a multivitamin. That is the best starting supplements that you can do. The whey protein and the amino acids will help muscles recover faster, and since you're already taking a fish oil, the multivitamin is just something to just help get a couple extra nutrients in there.
Can I ask you about the amino acids? I just typed it in your search. Which one do I buy?
With amino acids, let me take a look. So basically, your body generally produces certain amino acids. However, there's some that it actually does not actually produce, which are called the BCAAs, and so they're called branched chain amino acids. And so basically, I'm just trying to pull up the aminos, and so I can kind of tell you what I personally used, and because they do make a big difference as far as those that recovery. I've tried there's a product from BSN. It's called Amino X. I've tried that stuff. That stuff tastes pretty good.
Okay.
Works pretty well. The
BS.
Muscle Farm.
Sorry, 1 sec. I'm just gonna BSN DNA series or.
It's just called the BSN, and it's just called the Amino X.
Ah, there we go.
That one, not too expensive. Tastes good. Gets you all your gets you the BCAAs and some other essential amino acids. Really high rating on the site. Really good taste as well. This is something that aminos are something that you can take before, during, or after a workout. And they're all gonna help with that little bit added recovery.
Okay, so I'm ordering that one.